Los Angeles Lakers trade for one of the more effective three-point shooters in the league. Luke Kennard for Gabe Vincent and a second-round pick. They give up in the deal. So Luke Kennard on the season, 7.9 points a game, 2.2 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.6 threes, and 53% from the field. So Luke Kennard, he's a sharpshooter. And to play with Luka Doncic and LeBron James, he's going to get a lot of open threes, top of the key. In the corners is Kennard, where Gabe Vincent, they thought a couple years ago where he came from the Miami Heat when they signed him, was the Laker team. He was going to be a nice three-point shooter, but obviously that hasn't been the case, and now they flip him in this deal for Luke Kennard. And this Atlanta Hawk team coming into the year, a lot of high hopes. They made big moves. We're now trading Trae Young a month ago, trading Porzingis last night, and then Luke Kennard, who they got in the offseason, they trade him as well for Gabe Vincent. So in terms of fantasy basketball, I don't think he's going to be consistent game in and game out as Luke Kennard, but is a real-life move as someone who's a knockdown three-point shooter, and a guy could come off the bench, give energy, and hit the three ball for this Laker team. Definitely, he could help in that, obviously, category for this Laker team. But like I said, high percentage three-point shooter and 53% on the season, and he's just going to get even more shots now playing on this Laker team. Luka Doncic and LeBron, and now to the Hawks side of things, they're dumping Kennard's contract. They get a $11 million trade exception. And a lot of these teams who knew they weren't going to go anywhere at the deadline, they got out of some salaries and get trade exceptions or cap room for the upcoming free agency in the next couple of years, where some big names are going to be out there. So in the season for Vincent, 4.8 points a game, 1.3 assists, 1.3 threes, and 34% from the field. So Vincent's never been the same ever since he left Miami a few seasons ago, where he was a big part of that finals run where they lost, obviously, to the Denver Nuggets a few years ago. Vincent, he was a good scorer, creating his own shot, hitting the three ball, but obviously it just never panned out for him in Los Angeles. And that goes to Atlanta, but also as well, wouldn't be surprising if he's bought out and goes to a contender. But regardless where he goes, I really see Gabe Vincent having fantasy value. So Luke Kennard traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Gabe Vincent in the second rounder. And we'll see if Kennard can help this Laker three-point shooting for the remainder of the 2026 season.